Hello students, in my today's video I will teach you how to calculate the torque acting on a electric dipole when it is placed in a electric field, and electric field is uniform one. Okay, so what is given to us, how to calculate, how to derive the expression for torque. You have to focus first just only on the statement what is given to you. Dipole, electric dipole, it means two charges equal in magnitude, opposite in polarity, forming a dipole is given to us, and it is placed in an electric field which is uniform. If electric field is mentioned to be uniform, it means electric lines of force are parallel and equidistant from each other. Okay, so let us assume these parallel and equidistant electric field lines are representing uniform electric field region having electric field E everywhere. Okay, now we have placed a dipole having charge minus q and plus q. So let us minus q at A and plus q at B. These are two charges on dipole. Okay, so when we place any charge in any electric field, we know force is experienced by charge. Force experienced by charge is given by formula F vector is equal to Q into E vector. If Q is positive, then direction of F vector and E vector are parallel. And the second one, if charge is negative, then direction of force is anti-parallel to the electric field. Okay, so taking these concepts into mind, there is negative charge, and when negative charge is placed, then what will happen? This charge will experience a force, magnitude is Q into E, and direction is opposite to electric field, it means along this magnitude QE. Okay, and this one charge having positive polarity, its force will be same Q into E. Okay, force is same Q into E, but its direction is along the direction of electric field because of positive polarity. So from these two mathematical expression, we can find out net force acting on dipole. As electric field is uniform, so E in this formula, E in this formula are same. Being dipole, these charges are same. It means force acting on these 2 points A and B are same, equal and opposite. As force being a vector quantity, so if two forces equal and opposite, net force will be 0. So first point to be noted, what is the amount of net force? That is 0 here. Okay, so second point, if two forces are equal in magnitude, opposite in direction, and acting along different lines of action, then they will form a couple that produces rotational effect. So what is couple, what is rotational effect? Let's make it clear. The force acting on this charge and this charge are equal in magnitude QE each, but acting along different direction, that's why net force 0. This case is to be considered The force acting at this point is along this direction, and this is the line of action. Okay, and force acting on this point is same along this direction, and this is the line of action. Line of action means line, linear vector in which it is acting. If these two lines of action are different, then what will happen? This point will experience a force in forward direction and this will in backward direction. Then what will happen? They will form a rotational effect. This rotational effect of force in class 11th you have learnt, it is known as torque. Okay, so they will form a couple to form rotational effect, that is termed as torque. So what to be calculated now? Torque. So your aim is to calculate the expression for torque, and in which direction in the given present diagram torque is acting. This positive charge will move in forward direction and negative charge in backward direction. So it will be what it is, clockwise or anti-clockwise? Clockwise direction. It all depends upon the dipole location and electric field, whether it will be clockwise or anti-clockwise. So considering the same manner, you can find out the direction. So torque is acting in clockwise direction. Now we have to calculate what is the formula for torque. Torque is equal to moment of couple. Moment of couple. So as to make the concept clear of each and every question regarding this article, you have to be with me till the end of this video. Moment of couple. Moment means what? Force into arm of couple. Arm को हम बोलते हैं perpendicular distance, arm of couple, or it may be called as length of couple. As these two forces are acting along different direction, the perpendicular distance between these two lines of action is known as arm of couple. It may be considered this one, it may be considered this one. So this is known as arm of couple, length of couple. Okay, so for calculating length of couple, I am drawing here a perpendicular line that is to be calculated now. So we have to calculate the length of this BC. BC is to be calculated. For the calculation of BC using trigonometric ratios or identities, to be calculated in numerator, given to us, that is the length of couple, in denominator, and BC is what? BC is perpendicular and AB is hypotenuse. So perpendicular upon में hypotenuse sin theta. BC upon AB. AB is the length of couple 2A. So BC is equal to 2A sin theta. Okay, so length of couple comes out to be 2A sin theta. What is the value of force? As for couple to act or torque to act, the forces must be equal. So we can substitute any1, QE into 2A sin theta. Okay, now we know in terms of dipole, instead of charge, we always deal with dipole moment, where dipole moment P is equal to Q into 2A. So Q into 2A can be changed by the term P. So remaining is PE sin theta. And from the vector information we know, when there are two vectors and the angle between them is sin theta, then we can consider it in new form in vector notation, that it is equal to P vector cross E vector. Why? Because you know A vector cross B vector is equal to AB sin theta, where theta is the angle between A and B. Okay, here the angle between dipole moment vector. Dipole moment means Dipole moment means having direction from negative charge to positive charge, and electric field given to us is along this, so angle between them is given to be theta. So PE sin theta can be written as P vector cross E vector, so resulting torque is tau vector, which is equal to P cross E. Okay, so in terms of magnitude, tau is equal to PE sin theta, and for direction, its direction is given by vector product or cross product of P vector and E vector. How? By using right handed screw rule. राइट हैंडेड स्क्रू रूल के अकॉर्डिंग हम क्या करते हैं, किसी भी वेक्टर की डायरेक्शन निकाल सकते हैं व्हेन इट इज expressed in the form of cross product or vector product. How? According to this rule, curl the finger of your right hand from first vector, it means from P vector to second vector, it means E vector, through smaller angle, then it will provide us direction of torque. Okay, so from this we can find out the direction of torque, which is perpendicular to plane containing these two. So direction of torque is always perpendicular to plane containing P vector and E vector. जब भी आप क्लास 11th में क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट करते थे तो जो रिजल्टेंट वेक्टर था दैट वाज गिवन बाय द प्लेन परपेंडिकुलर टू P and E. Okay, so in the similar manner we have find out the direction of torque. Now the next is we have find out the direction of torque and its magnitude. Now we have to consider special cases as we used to do in various derivation. Special case, let theta equals 0 degree means what? 0 degree means P vector is parallel to E vector. डाइपोल मोमेंट की डायरेक्शन इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड की डायरेक्शन के पैरेलल है. You must take care how to draw the given case, that is electric field vector and minus q plus q, dipole moment is along the same direction, so P vector is parallel to E vector. Okay, in that case tau vector that is equal to P E sin 0, 0, so tau is 0, so there will be no torque. As there is no torque or zero torque is acting, then this position is known as stable equilibrium. Okay, stable equilibrium. Now question may be asked, when a dipole is said to be in stable equilibrium? When dipole moment vector is parallel to electric field vector. What will be the angle between P vector and E vector for stable equilibrium? Second question it may be. So theta equals 0. Okay, so first question is, what is stable equilibrium? When P vector is parallel to E vector. Okay, next, what is the angle between P vector and E vector for stable equilibrium? That is theta equals 0 degree. And third question is, draw the schematic diagram for stable equilibrium. You can draw this one so as to represent stable equilibrium. Okay, so it can be asked, what will be the value of torque for stable equilibrium? Torque equals 0. So all these are various questions that can be put for the case of stable equilibrium. Okay, I have discussed each and every one. In the similar manner, for the second case, theta equals 180 degree. 180 degree means anti-parallel case. Means P vector is parallel to minus of E vector. Representation of uniform electric field. Okay, so I have represented uniform electric field. Now dipole, the angle between P vector and E vector is 180 degree. Electric field is along right, so dipole moment is along left. So minus q here, plus q here. So P vector will be along this. Okay, so when P vector and E vector are anti-parallel to each other, then torque in that case will be equal to PE sin 180. Sin 180 is 0. So tau will be 0. It means what? No torque is acting. कोई भी torque act नहीं करेगा बॉडी के ऊपर. जब कोई torque act नहीं करेगा, it means that is in equilibrium. But in this situation, it will possess maximum potential energy. Why? Because negative charge will align itself opposite to direction of electric field, means this side, and positive charge must align itself along the direction of this electric field, but the given case is opposite one, so it is the example of unstable equilibrium. Now we have to consider when the torque will be maximum. We know the formula for torque is PE sin theta. Torque will be maximum when theta equals 90 degree. So when theta equals 90, it will be sin 90. Sin 90 is maximum one. So torque will be maximum when theta equal to 90 degree. So how to represent? Schematic diagram for the given case. Maximum torque case. It is uniform electric field. This one is our dipole. This one negative charge. This one positive charge. So this will be the direction of dipole moment vector. This will be the direction of electric field. So angle between them is 90 degree. And in this case, torque will be maximum. So we have considered each and every case. Now, what is the next definition of P from the given expression? We know tau is equal to PE sin theta. When theta equal 90 degree and electric field is 1 unit, Newton per coulomb is its unit, then tau is equal to P. So how can I define P? Dipole moment of a dipole will be equal to torque experienced by, will be equal to torque experienced by. कौन experience कर रहा है? Dipole. It when placed in unit electric field in perpendicular direction. When placed in a direction perpendicular to electric field having unit magnitude. Okay, so we can define torque in this way. This was the case for uniform electric field. Okay, from the next video we will start our new topic. If you are having any query, you may comment in comment box. I will try to reply you as soon as possible. And the second one, if you have not subscribed the channel, subscribe it to get the latest videos on time. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.